rest. It's been a long night. No, don't speak. You need your strength to get well, darling. Oh,
What happened?
No, don't touch the bandage, love. Don't touch the bandage. You don't want to get infection.
So thirsty.
Thirsty. There's some water here. And a straw. Here you are, sweetheart. Better?
Mother.
I used to enjoy getting it with ginger ale. Just to tingle up my nose.
I wish my mother was here.
I know you wish your mother was here. She is, darling. She will always be here when you need her.
Operation.
Yes. Yes, they put some stitches around your heart. But you're going to be just fine.
I don't remember.
Don't you remember anything about last night, darling?
No.
Well, I'll get the doctor to explain it all to you.
No. No. You tell me.
Me? Oh, darling. You're so beautiful. Sweetheart, your face was cut when the car went into the truck. Some pieces of metal, they smashed through the windshield, and they cut you on the chest and on the face.
I'll be all right. Oh, are you all right?
You know, Erica's a very lucky woman. The only reason she survived that car crash is because she happened to have one of the finest cardiac surgeons in the country by her side. Still does, which is why I'm confident that she's going to recover from her chest wounds.
Joe, with no disability, no diminished energy?
Oh, Erica.
Yeah. What about her face?
Well, that I can't say.
Joe, the nurse told me about this plastic surgeon, Dr. Weiss. He's supposed to work miracles.
Yes, well, he's a very fine physician. I've seen his work.
Well, I'd like to talk to him. Can you arrange that?
Yes, sure. Why don't you come with me and I'll have him paged.
All right.
I'll be all right.
Yes, of course you'll be all right, darling. Do you know, I once knew a trapeze artist who tumbled, and he had more bandages than you have.
His face?
His head, yes, his face and his arms and his hands. And you know, in a couple of weeks, he was back doing 14 shows a week. All you're going to need, darling, is enough time to heal. You'll always be the most beautiful woman I know. Oh, Dr. Hayward. Darling, here's Dr. Hayward. He'll explain it all to you.
No.
Mr. Merrick, let's be realistic. Miss Kane's injuries are extensive. The lacerations cut right into the bone. The possibilities for scarring are enormous. It won't be easy to repair.
Doctor, I don't know if she could live with that reality.
I understand. Believe me, I'll do everything within my power to make her whole again, but I have to tell you, I'm not the kind of man who can make a promise he can't keep.
Darling, he did save your life. You might not be alive if he hadn't helped you after the accident with the car.
The car. He?
Don't you remember?
No. I don't remember. Storm. Airport.
Well, don't press it. Right now, Erica, why don't you just let it go?
Oh, why don't I?
Well, it's perfectly natural. Trauma patients often experience some form of amnesia.
Amnesia?
Yes. Well, simply stated, your system has experienced a shock. Consequently, the events leading up to the accident haven't been transferred over from your short-term memory to your long-term. But it's nothing to be worried about.
When will I remember?
Well, that's kind of hard to say. Some patients do, and then some patients don't. But I wouldn't concern myself with that right now. In fact, I'm going to give you a little exercise. Whenever you feel that you're having your mind go blank, I want you to think of something wonderful that's going to happen for you in the future. Can you do that? Good. I'm going to let you rest now.
Try to sleep, sweetheart. Dr. Hayward, just a minute. Why didn't you tell Erica you were behind the wheel of that car?
Miss Kane is recovering from open heart surgery. She doesn't need to learn anything right now.
You saw how agitated she was. You could have filled in the empty spots.
Trust me, Miss Fargate, that would do more harm than good right now.
More harm? More harm than driving through a blizzard to Pine Valley? What possessed you to get into that car?
If you want to blame somebody, Miss Fargate, why don't you blame the jerk that abandoned his truck in the middle of the highway, not me?
Is there a problem here?
No, of course not. Miss Kane is resting as comfortably as can be expected. However, I believe I owe Mrs. Fargate an apology. I'm Miss Kane's doctor, but I was also in that car. And if I'm honest, I would have to say that it was probably a lot more upsetting than I've been willing to admit.
I'm sure.
You may see Miss Kane now, if you like.
Thank you.
You're right. I should have pulled over. There was complete whiteout conditions. I couldn't see a thing. But Miss Kane had that television crew waiting for her back at her house, and she insisted that we press on. Surely you're aware of how difficult it is to say no to Erica Kane?
Yes. Yes.
That's really look awful. Tell me.
Do you remember the night that we went to that Halloween party and you were dressed as the mummy?
Bianca's idea.
Yes, it was Bianca's idea. Do you remember how much gauze we used that night? I bet it was enough to supply the hospital for an entire year. The best part of that night was when I took you home and I unwrapped you. And I kept unwrapping you. And there underneath was the gorgeous, beautiful woman that I loved. Erica, underneath these bandages is that same beautiful woman.
Just checking up on your progress.
How's she doing, Doctor?
Her heart is strong. Her blood is taking in a lot of oxygen. You're healing nicely.
Soon. Finish my TV special. Exclusive.